Gledate Еврозум. Во ово издание на Еврозум мој гостин е парламентарецот од Словакија во Европскиот парламент Едвард Кукан. Mr. Кукан, welcome in my program.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
Thank you to come. How do you comment the fact that the Council of Ministers ignored Macedonia in the last session, and Macedonia was almost a non-issue?
I have a very negative position on that. I don't think that that is the right way to behave. I don't understand, first of all, and I don't agree with that kind of approach, because Macedonia is very much there. Everybody knows it. Macedonia is a country which has got 4 consecutive progress reports which were positive, which confirm the country is fulfilling the Copenhagen criteria.
So what's the problem? I mean, what's your comment? What's your knowledge? Why Macedonia was not on the agenda? Do you have any explanation from somebody from the council?
I didn't have any information before the meeting of the council, and from what I read and from what I had the possibility to speak with some people, they didn't know and they were very negative about it. So frankly, I would love to tell you what was behind it, but simply I don't want to make any wild speculation. It's not fair for the country.
Okay, it's because of Greece or because of some other issues?
I wouldn't. Greek position is known for a long time, but the organization of the work of the General Council is not in the hands of Greece. So something else must have been there as well.
Looks like there is kind of feeling of deception by the fact that there is no development or there is maybe deterioration of the democratic capacity in Macedonia. You share this opinion?
Well, I don't.
Especially after the events of 24th of December.
Yes, but at least there was some progress in establishing that commission which is going to investigate during the visit of Commissioner Füle and Mr. Buzek and Rapporteur Howitt. Maybe the work of the commission is not as effective as it is expected here. But I wouldn't think that was the main reason behind that. I don't know, decision not to include it in the agenda. I simply think that situation in Macedonia, unfortunately, is the same vis-à-vis the European integration. You are fulfilling things. There was a lot, this high-level accession dialogue organized.
How do you comment the events of 24th of December?
The comments of 24th of December, I think that these things shouldn't happen. Parliament is the place where the political dialogue, the political fight, if you wish, between the political partners, between the political parties should be staged. That's the place for doing it. But it is necessary to provide all the normal conditions for having this kind of political dialogue. Some forceful measures are not supporting this kind of creating conditions for that.
It's very strange when you see that the people, the MPs from the European members of European Union, from the democratic country, are simply ignoring the fact that the member of the journalist and the member of opposition was just thrown out from the parliament by force.
Well.
Do you think it's common for European democracy?
Behavior between the government or official authorities towards media is a very important test of the democracy in the country. And I heard many interpretations, frankly, about what exactly happened, how it happened. But for me, the forcible removal of the journalists is not acceptable.
And the forcible removal of the MPs?
Even worse.
Okay.
But I heard that they were blocking something, you know, but the fact,
the fact
fact
was that they
remains
were
fact.
thrown out by the force. Okay.
That is the most important, which
Mr. Kukkan, Mr. Howitt was a guest in my program 2 days ago, and he expressed the fear that Macedonia is in danger to lose the candidate status. Do you share this opinion?
Well, I don't share that opinion. It's, I think, too negative message or too negative idea to think about at all. I think that the European Union should behave equally responsibly. European Union has to be seen as a credible partner. And in that sense, I'm sure that your politicians have a good ground for criticism of the European institution and the European Union. So, because, you know, to maintain the wide public support of Macedonian people for the European Union membership, it's not an easy duty for the government. And the situation which exists in Macedonia is not sustainable. You should be told if you are doing something wrong. The progress report, the last progress report was positive. All the progress reports were recommending the Council to start the negotiation without any further delay.
What's next? I mean, 4 recommendations to start the negotiation, many resolutions from the Parliament supporting the start of the negotiation. As much you push Macedonia towards the European integration, as far the situation is deteriorating in Macedonia. I mean,
I agree with you.
How do you explain this paradox?
I agree with you. That's why I said that situation is unsustainable, and it's putting your politician into more and more difficult, whatever government it is in Macedonia, to more and more difficult situation. You are right. Macedonia has many friends in the European Parliament. There are some discussions, but when the resolution of the Parliament is voted, it's an overwhelming majority which support this kind of approach. The thing is, this is how the European institution works. Council is the decision-making body. And your problem is in the Council. Council consists of individual member states, and sometimes the Council does not take into account the recommendations from the European Parliament.